Hello, hello. This is Cara, and I am working on my rainbow journal, my 3 signature journal. And I noticed as I was putting my journal back, like not back together, but the pieces back together, that in the numbering of, this is true, I didn't double check the 2 signature journal, but in the 3 signature journal, I noticed that we need to switch page 11 and 12. I have since fixed it in the digital download in my Etsy shop, but let me show you. So this is 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Before I had it so that it was, what was it? What, I don't even remember how I had it before. I don't remember. But anyway, 11 and 12 were switched. All you want to do to make sure, because you want your middle of your signature, how was it before? Oh, like this. No? Maybe? I don't remember now that I'm telling you, because now just make sure that in your last signature that this is your middle page. So then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Man, maybe it wasn't messed up. Now I'm confusing myself again. But yeah, you want this to be your middle page, and then instead of having it so that it's the back of a page as your center signature, you want this one. So it was really just an easy swap. So I've probably confused you more than I should have. I do apologize, but it will look like this. These two, and then this one, and then this one. All right. So I've done that, and then you can tell that I did some faux coffee dyeing. I'm not sure if I'm loving it or not. What I did is I tinted some gesso, and then I went back over it with some, what was it? Vintage Photo Distress spray, and then let that dry so it's kind of faux coffee stain. I did coffee stain my pages, like, you know, in the oven and all that, and the ink melted the pages together, so that didn't work. I probably should have done it at a lower temperature. And then I didn't like how it made the other pages, because I want some of the creamy white to still show through. And when I coffee stained it, it just made it a little more dingy than I was wanting. So I don't know if I like this feel or if I want to go back to just having this with the white. Let me show you. So here's one with my faux, and here's obviously the white. I don't know if I like the smooth feel or, I don't know. But I can always reprint it if I change my mind. So right now I'm gonna work with this, but I don't know. Comment below what you think, what you like. Okay, so I was gonna start working on my signatures that I'm losing here. So I have my 3 signatures. I've trimmed off the white little bits, and then I was kind of messing around, and you could simply fold pages, you know, like you would normally, and then cut them down. But what I want in this journal is I want red pages to be in my red section. So let me show you what I'm thinking about doing here. So for example, this is red, and this is a red orange. So this one's not too bad because the colors, I mean, it's definitely red orange. So I could do, let me see. I could do this one here, and it still fits with the red, and then this is still red, and that still fits. So this one, see, but over here, then it's red, but it's my orange section. Yeah, so I don't really want to do that. So, okay, so let me show you what I was thinking. I'm going to cut this down to, I have it at 5 or 6, I just fold it in half, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it at 6. But then I'm probably going to trim some, no, don't mess up my paper. Why are we not cutting? No. Come on, trimmer. You cannot, this is my favorite. You cannot go mess up my paper. All right, so I'm gonna cut this way. Let's see if I have another. Let's try this blade. We'll give you a little rest. Give this guy a try. We'll go to 5.5. Look at that. Ooh, that's better. Why is it? Wow, it's not liking the trimmer. Okay. And then my height, I keep forgetting what my height is. So I'm gonna cut this at 8. It's a little better, but still. All right. And then I'm gonna take what's going to be on my orange side, do the same thing. So I'm going to cut this at 5.5. See, that one cuts like butter. And then 8. Move this out of the way for a second. So then this will be on the red side. This will be on the orange side. So then you can take washi tape if you want. You can take, let me see. I have, this would work too. This is the new Dina Wakley tape. It's like fabric tape. That would work. I was gonna take a few pieces of this different fabric that I have in just a creamy color. And of course. All right, let's try this one. All right, and then do I want it thinner than that? Actually, I don't need that much. Yeah, let's make it a little thinner. Okay, and then my fabric glue. Oh, that's not gonna work. It's almost empty. And then I'm just gonna glue my little strip of fabric onto my paper. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Making sure the other side is facing the right way. Now, if you don't want to do this, I mean, and you still want it to have the same rainbow color, you could just cover the other side, or, you know, leave it, or it's really up to what you want to do. And then we're gonna put some on the other side. Looks a little bit crooked. Oh my goodness, Cara Brandon. Let's try that again. So far, everything this project I've been doing twice. I think it's because I'm hoping that it's not too confusing. I don't want to confuse folks. And then because of that, I think I'm making it confusing. That makes no sense. But I feel like that's what I'm doing. Oh, there. That's much better. And now we'll do this side. Go. Ta-da! And we can trim this. And then trim this. And then let's take a look. Where did I put my... So then we can take this, put this here, and if we need to, we could always trim more of this off. And there's red, and it stays red, and then when I flip over here, it's orange. Love it. Not loving this edge. We can deal with that later. Okay, so there's one. I just love that paper. Love it. And then we have all this to do maybe a tuck spot with it or ephemera or something. So I'm going to keep that. And let's see. Let's do, I'm tempted, since I like that paper so much, would it be crazy if I had the page like this? That'd be kind of fun, I think. And then on the other, have a different orange, right? But I don't think I have, no, another orange page. So we'll come back to that. Have a look. I mean, I could use this again, but I don't love it like I love this. All right, so now we're moving on to green, yellow, and green, which is this next signature. So we have yellow. Oh, and I was doing, so I have my, what is this magazine? Ideals magazine page in here. And so for this one, I think I'm gonna cover it with something else so that it's not green. But when you go here, this is green. And then this, oh, that's a different page. This is the one we're talking about. This is green, and then that's brown, which is fine for me. For this journal. Okay, but let's do the same thing with, we have this green and this super cool yellow paper. This is the, from Elizabeth Craft Designs. One of their newer paper packs. It's super cool. I could totally, oh wait, no, 5.5. Maybe a little like maybe 5 1/4 since the other one was a little too wide. I could totally hoard this paper. It's so cool. I mean, you could make all sorts of cool ephemera with it. It's awesome. All right. So let's do what I was talking about with this one, because this paper is awesome. Go 5 1/2. Trying to push really hard and see if that helps, but nope. This must be the type of paper. All right, so let's do, so yellow and then green. And thankfully yellow and green is on the back. But I want it to be like this. So that when we fold it, you can see that first. Okay. I think we can cut this in half. Gosh, I keep grabbing for the glue, but it doesn't have any glue in it. Oh, I just thought of something else. But let me get this, and hopefully I won't lose my idea. Maybe I can do it straight the first go. Doesn't seem like there's enough glue. Nope. Ooh, it gets pretty thin. Uh-oh. And that is a little too close. Need a little bit of space. And so far I haven't forgotten my idea. It's still hanging out in my brain. I better hurry so I don't forget. Not mess this one up. Oh, it's pretty thin. It's gonna work. Isn't this so cool? It's so fun. I love it. And the fish. Just love the fish. The fish on the same page as a sunflower. I just dig that. It's really fun. In her journals, her Elizabeth Craft journals, she fussy cuts all these things out and puts them in her layouts. It's really cool. All right. So now let's make sure that so here's yellow, and then over here is the green side. Perfect. Okay, so my idea that I was thinking, so let's say this is the same, well it is, oh that would work. But let's say I didn't cut it in half, right? And we just wanted to use this side. We could, this wasn't here, well this could be a double pocket, but we could make this a top loading pocket. So maybe I could do that with this orange paper. Where did I put the other scrap? There it is. Let's cut this down. I do like the butterflies on this side. Too bad I didn't have that on the page that I already put together. But what if we do it? Will we keep our butterflies? We can make this shorter, 5. Let's stick with 4 and 5 1/4. Oh well. Okay. So then get rid of this. What did I say? 5 1/4. And then five and a quarter. So you can make this. So this is a pocket, and then that's a pocket. Let's do them at the same time so that I get them exactly the same. Put glue around the bottom here. Then you can stick a tag here and here. Cool. I think I'm probably going to stitch around the edge. So I'm going to wait on this one. And then let's go back. And I think I'm going to do the other half of this. Where do we want to put it? I think that's fun. Okay, so we'll do the same thing again. This one's not quite. So we'll try this fabric. Sticking. There we go. Man, all sorts of threads. probably trim that down. All right, so there's that one. And I'll probably speed up for this next one. Or I'll do it off camera, I'm not sure. All right, so here's my other page. There's the blue. And then I found in my stash a 6x8. 6x8 paper pad would be perfect for this. This is Maggie Holmes, so I put this on the other side of that paper. It's periwinkle-ish purple, and then a darker purple. And I think it's gonna go here. Like that. Pretty fun. And then this is a top loading, really big pocket. So I'll have to make a big tag like that. I think I'm probably gonna stitch, like I was saying, sew around, but I might do some stitching on here. We'll see, but definitely around, just to make it fun. I still have these, but I'm not sure now if I want to cut them for pages or use them some other way. I'm not sure. So I'm going to think about the Tim Holtz pages because I really like those papers, so I'm not sure how I want to do that. And I have these ideal pages. I'm not sure about these either. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is decide after I do some stitching, if I just want to add pages that are neutral, like music sheets and maybe actual copy dyed pages, and go from there. Because if I have copy dyed pages like these faux ones, it would be cool to have pops of color with the different ephemera and tuck spots and all that kind of stuff. So I will be back. But for now, I'll say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.